Well, there have been numerous reports of downed trees causing roadblocks and downed power lines yesterday, most responsible for the power outages for some areas in the state. Kayla Christian has the details with the damage here in Little Rock.
That's right, limbs, branches, and full trees like this one down in many places across central Arkansas. Not only a hazard for homes, but also on the roadways.
Little Rock, a city left restless after Saturday's severe weather event, with 911 calls coming in at a constant for water rescues, downed power lines, trees, and more.
Crews ran around 70 lines down calls, and a lot of those were trees across the lines.
One of those rescues being a woman tree trapped inside her home. And through all of this, the Little Rock Fire Department says, as always, safety has been their main focus.
First, they assess the situation and determine if there are any life safety issues, if someone's trapped, if there's gas leaks, electrical problems. So they take all those safety concerns into consideration. They try to make sure it's not going to spread and get worse than what it is, and then start solving that problem.
With many attributing the fallen trees to the vicious rain and wind, landing on homes, cars, and driveways.
With all the rain, a lot of the soil has become loose, and with the winds, a lot of trees were uprooted.
And some just split in half, like the one that fell on Linda Langston's house.
I happened to see all this in my yard, so it kind of frightened me, kind of scared me, because about 2 years ago, I was in a tornado, and it demolished my whole apartment.
In the meantime, using alternative methods to get into her home since her front door is blocked.
Well, just hopefully someone come out and get these trees out of my yard.
And many who weren't affected at home felt the impact on the roadways.
We're cutting them as needed and just shoving them to the side and going to the next one. We've got about 155 locations right now that's been called in to us.
With Little Rock Public Works, 5 crews working around the clock and enlisting outside help.
We're also getting some assistance from the Parks Department staff and the Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority.
But it's not just as simple as cutting trees.
A bunch of them do have power lines in them, so we're just having to barricade a bunch of them. And as energy gets the power out of them, we'll be able to clear those out of the street.
And though there are many forms of street restoration on the checklist after this multi-day weather event,
but our focus right now is just to get the streets back open. That way police, fire, people can actually move back and forth in and out of the streets.
Now, Little Rock Public Works says they are expecting even more calls to come in over the next week. Therefore, they're not sure when cleanup will be complete, but are asking that everyone is patient with the city and crews. On your side, I'm Kayla Christian.